Ricky Blewett and Dan Spur, Ashley Boyd. Ashley's ridden 2 winners so far today. He's in great form. Got the eye in. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Fashion's in the field up after the last as they start to come into the cup. The grey Fiocchi comes up. Dan Spur, his nemesis, comes forward. Adini's Song is in. Chuck and Paul from the Stars. They're off in the cup. From the Stars, taken hold, will go back to the tail. Fiocchi Blewett just has a look where the race is going to pan out. And Dan Spur goes to the lead and says, well, let's test yous out. Chuck and Paul will settle down second. Nardini's Song is third. Getting up on the inside now, or moving around the outside, in fact, is Fiocchi in that orange colour. And From the Stars is last of all, but there's only 2.5 lengths over the field in the cup as they leave the 1,200 barriers behind them. And Fiocchi goes to the lead. So a race in two. Dan Spur's rider, Ash Boyd, says, well, you go to the front and I'll take a set. From the Stars runs next. Then followed Chuck and Paul. And on last of all is Nardini's Song. Fiocchi the grey bowling along. He won the Moree Picnic Cup. He won the Tormoy as well. He's trying to make it 3 Picnic Cups in the last month or so and leads by a length on Chuck and Paul. Racing forward now to run second. Then followed by From the Stars. Raced up on the outside of Dan Spur, which has just drifted back on the fence. And Nardini's Song is last of all. They start to come up towards the home turn. They've got just a tick over 400 metres to go in the Boggabai Business Houses Wean Picnic Cup, and it's a race on. Fiocchi the inside. Chuck and Paul at big odds. Around the outside, sticks its bib in. From the Stars is in the centre. There's plenty of chances. Dan Spur gets off the fence and then followed by Nardini's Song. Fiocchi at the 200. Blewett goes for the grey. Dan Spur loomed up on the outside and put paid to Fiocchi quickly. From the Stars, Chuck and Paul, Nardini's Song, but Dan Spur put a gap in them quickly, and the Wean Cup's all over. Dan Spur for the Gavin Groth stable races away to win. A big winger in the Wean Cup. From the Stars second, third Fiocchi. A long break back then to Chuck and Paul, and last of all is Nardini's Song. Ashley Boyd, 3 winners. Gavin Groth winning the cup here today. Gavin won the cup back here in 2019 with About Time, and the 2 previous cups had been won by Pete Sinclair with Track Flash, but Dan Spur back today. Ashley Boyd at $2.10 has won the cup. From, I think From the Stars and Fiocchi, I think they might go 1, 2, 3. Is that the numbers? 1, 2, 3 and 5. Very good. Dan Spur, owned by Gavin Groth and AC White. Well, it and Fiocchi have had their own personal battle over the last 5 or 6 weeks. But Dan Spur today, with a bit better at the weights, 68, with Fiocchi, has just prevailed over the last little bit. He won the Picnic Cup at Malawar, ran second at Moree at the Tormoy Cup, and has won here today at Wean. Dan Spur, Ash Boyd having an enormous day. 3 winners today for him. He hasn't been riding that much recently, but that makes it 5 winners for him for the season. Second goes to From the Stars. Number 2, Wayne Wheatley for Peter Sinclair. Third goes to 3, Fiocchi. Ricky Blewett for Peter Sinclair. And fourth goes to number 5, Chuck and Paul, Leandro Ribeiro for Jeff O'Brien. It's Ashley Boyd bringing Dan Spur back to scale from the Gunnedah stable of Gavin Groth. A big winner in this year's Wean Picnic Cup. Now the margins. Dan tells me they're 4 lengths by 1, 4 by 1, and a time of 1:39.83. 1:39.83.